I think what Jerry is getting at is a power differential here, and I just want to touch on one point because I'm not sure I'm willing to concur with the rest of what we see here, but when we're talking about, if you go to page proposed rule 18, number 5, number E, Social Security or alien registration number when available. First thing that the Social Security Department of the United States will tell you, don't give your Social Security number out to anyone. So how can you supersede federal law in requiring that? And if people refuse to give it out, then does that mean they're going to be substantiated? Do you see the difficulty here? Why are they asking for that as an identifier? That's the part that I think a number of people have a real problem with. And how can a rule actually demand that?
Right, and my stories have said that they're actually asking it for more than the individual, for all of the relevant, what was that word? Relevant collateral context. They're being asked for their Social Security numbers and dates of birth as well, and to me that's completely inappropriate. So I'm concerned that having it listed as letter E implies that if you don't provide that, that you're not being cooperative.
And you will be substantiated because you refuse to provide that information.
Well, this is Carol Meredith. Could I jump in?
Sure, Carol, thanks.
Sure. You know, I work for the Archival Raffle Douglas, which is an advocacy organization for people with disabilities, but I'm also a parent. So I do completely get the fear in the room. We all lived through that as children when our children were children, and we were afraid of Child Protective Services because of our children's behavior was sometimes so out of the box that we feared that system of care. And I completely get how Adult Protective also could be fearsome for people, for family members. However, as an advocate, I want to just say for the record that I hope these rules expedite investigation because through APS, because we have seen over and over again people without family members, people without people who cared about them within the service system who really needed APS to get in there and do something about really awful situations. So that's my comment. Thank you.
Thank you, Carol. Hang on 1 second. Mary, I'm going to get you a mic. Thanks.
I just want to say that I do think everybody's legal rights need to be respected, and that I was just being interviewed just for, information's sake. There's no way I'm going to be giving out my Social Security number. I think any Social Security numbers issues need to come up after something has been actually substantiated. And then, since there's a criminal process that's going to most likely happen, or at least a registry, then maybe have that be required. But I've already, told a policeman once when he would, who was like, I was a witness to something domestic next door, and he asked me for my Social Security number. I go, no. And I'm like, why was I even asked that? But no. And that, the way it's written, just really concerns me.
Thanks, Mary. Real quick check again. Anybody on the phone? So we've heard from Carol and from Jerry on the phone. Bob had to jump off, but Aniga, Peggy, Diane, Anastasia, anybody else want to pipe in?
Not reading.
Okay, thank you.
It's not reading here, but it's kind of concerning, but I think other people said more than enough on the matter.
Thank you. Anybody else on the horn?
Hey, this is Della Stewart from the Arc of Aurora. I too would like to kind of make a general statement. First of all, I really do appreciate the comments from the parents and the others in the room. I got on the call a little bit late due to another obligation, and I've been listening in earnest. And I think there's some legitimate feedback, and I think there's some potential hysteria. Say that because of the 400 plus individual advocacy cases we've managed at the Arc of Aurora, this just doesn't come to the top of concerns that families are bringing to us. That doesn't mean that they aren't concerns. It just means that these are good parents in the room. They don't typically have to worry about being the subject of an investigation. But I think that what my experience with Adult Protective Services has been is that when that investigation starts, we're all shut up. It's not just the family members, it's the advocates of the community as well. So I appreciate the proposal at PM to formalize that there's a standardized investigation process, that it gives due process for people who've been identified in the civil realm of substantiated abuse. This is not the criminal realm. And it gives them a due process way to say that isn't me or that wasn't right. So I think this is a good dialogue. And I think that this is a good step forward for APS. And I appreciate your time and interest in promoting what is in maybe the general best interest of all people with disabilities. Developmental disabilities. Thank you.